different, but as always, I have my trusted sidekick beside me. Ale Degustation, how are you doing, mate?
I'm fine. Witam wszystkich w tej wspaniałej degustacji cider today.
Yes,
cider. I think we will start from this. It's a lower ABV than Frosty Jack.
Yeah, Frosty Jack.
We have a heavy lifting today to do.
Yeah. We've got a workout in progress with this bad boy. 2 litres. I'm none the wiser on it, to be honest with you. I don't know a great deal about cider. My stretch point with ciders really is like something like Magners or Bulmers Original. I don't really wander past that really. But I do enjoy cider from time to time. So it will be interesting all the same. So yeah. Have you got any information on this old Rosie, Christoph?
Ladies, wait a second. Old Rosie. Actually, it's where is it? It's brewed by Weston Cider, and it was named after 1921 Evelyn Porter steam engine, which is on a label.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's an old tradition. Let's see if it's old-fashioned cider. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, there's a little bit of gubbins at the bottom of my bottle. It's just sitting there.
Yeah. See, yeah, it is a little bit of sediment. It is a little bit hazy, so it looks like it's like old-fashioned. I don't know. Natural, raw.
Messed around with cider. I do like the branding of it. I mean, you know, proper scrumpy old school cider, isn't it?
Yeah. But
it smells all right.
Well, I think it's a useful bottle. For your own, you know,
a good beer growler, if nothing else.
Yes. Is it not a nice sound? Lovely.
Right. Cloudy as you like.
It looks very nice. As for a cider, nice sunny color, little bit hazy, no head. Actually, apple sourness.
It's just a nice tangy apple.
Yeah.
It takes me back to dry black
apple juice. Yeah.
I can live with it so far.
Yeah, it looks all right, I think. Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers. Twoje zdrowie. I thought it would be much worse.
It's got let me just knock this bloody volume down on here.
At least you can taste apples here. It's quite soft, with some tartness. It is some sweetness here. I think it's quite pleasant for this ABV. It's not harsh. Well, I think it's okay. You don't have this artificial, you know, sulfates here.
Sulfates, yeah. That's.
It's inside, yes, but it's not very, you know, upfront present. Well, it's drinkable. Yeah. But I must say it's quite flat. There's not so much carbonation.
Yeah, there's not a lot of carbonation going on it. Does that do it a favour, do you think, with drinkability on it? It's slipping down quite
yeah,
nice.
Yeah, it's soft and yeah, it's quite nice. Definitely, it will not fill you up with the gases.
No, no. I think it's pretty.
It's going. Yeah.
Yeah. 2 litres of this for £5 is pretty good value as well.
Yeah, I think you can find those notes here that you will find in real apples. You have some tartness, some sourness, nice fruitiness. So, yes, it's okay. You can find the real flavors. Um, yeah, you know what? I think I would imagine cider as a the product of apples like this. Uh, you can have different like degrees of sweetness, but this one I think it will fit perfectly in the product from apples. That's what I think.
Yeah.
I'm not an expert in it, but
Yeah,
no, appeals to me. As a apple.
it's something different. It would be really, really good out in the garden. Nice, beautiful, warm day. It would go down a treat in that sort of situation, and to maybe step away from lagers and stuff like that, and have something different.
Yeah,
I get that. Yeah, it's a pleasant enough drink. I can't really sort of say a lot about it.
yeah, and because there's not so much carbonation here, you just drink it as apple juice.
Yeah, basically that's what it is. There's no effervescence to it. It's pretty still, but I think it does do it a good favor for me.
It is a tiny bitterness here. Maybe it's because of the alcohol content, but yes, it is on the end. It is some kind of bitterness.
I'm not getting any 6.8 from it though.
No.
No.
It's very very drinkable. But maybe it's just like a tartness of apples.
Yeah, there is a little bit of tartness in there. Like I don't know, you get the sharpness of the apple.
Yeah,
the tartness, but still very very smooth.
It tastes a little bit like baking apples. The green big green ones.
Yeah, Bramley apple.
Yeah, I think in Poland they are called Antonówka. So it's a different. Maybe it's a different kind, but it is a general thing that you have quite sour tart apples for cakes, right?
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
Yeah. As an old school cider goes, yeah, it gets over the line for me.
Yeah, you know what? It's drinkable. You can find the way to appreciate this. Oh yeah, and nice gesture in the shape of the bottle. Very nice.
Yeah,
well, I should try it.
Out the bottle. Yeah, let's go.
Oh, it's even better.
All we need is a hay bale to sit on.
Yeah, and nice girls, next to you.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, Rosie, I'll give it a thumbs up. I think it's
I think it's a good one. Yeah,
it's good. Like I say, the 2 litres of old school cider for £5.
Yeah,
I think that's pretty bang on, really. If you do like your ciders, and I'm sure there's people out there that dedicated cider lovers, and I don't know. Be interesting to know somebody that drinks cider on a regular basis what their opinion is of that.
You know what? I think it's just the people that actually produce craft ciders would say that, oh no, it's no good. But for me, as a beginner, I would say it's pretty nice. But I've tried some hardcore craft ciders, and from very different spectrums, like from very dry to very sweet, and all of them were very nice.
Yeah.
So yes, you can find whatever you like in ciders as you can find in beers, right?
Yeah, for sure.
I've tried some hopped ciders as well, and they were nice. So yeah, but this one for me it's closest to apple juice that I tried, I think.
Yeah,
because it's still almost still it has those nice natural flavors. Maybe they are tweaking a little bit. But
yeah. I get that. I get that completely. The next one is going to be a completely different ball game, I think.
I think so, yes, I think so.
So we will move swiftly on to the next cider, Frosty Jackson House.
Most people would not say that it is a cider. It is something. It's called cider, but
yeah.
Especially when you see this sign, serve ice cold.
Serve ice cold, yeah.
Yeah.
Serve ice cold. A refreshing cold filled apple cider, best served frosty over ice. And then got all the
7.5%.
Yeah.
Hardcore.
Imperial cider nearly then. Let's get out into a glass. I paid £1 for this from a corner shop.
Right, you've been lucky. You have only one can.
Oh yeah, I wasn't going to buy any more. Oh, it didn't smell very good from the ring.
Look, it's almost perfectly clear. Very light straw. No head. It looks like artificial carbonation.
Urine sample.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, it doesn't smell really like apples. Some sulfates, maybe.
Sulfur all the way, isn't it, on that?
Yeah. Some sweetness, definitely.
Just seeing that.
You know what? It smells a little bit like cheap lager.
So this is care of the Aston Manor Cider Mill, Stourport-on-Severn, Worcestershire. Aston Manor. I mean, I have heard of them, and I'm sure they do far more superior ciders.
I think it's the major product from them. Yeah. Different ones. Kingston Press, Crampton Oaks, Golden Valley. Okay. So they can produce some decent ones, but this one is just
the difference.
We will see. Aroma is not very pleasant, but
no, just yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, so sweet. Oh, so much sweetener here. It's not even real sugar. It's just a sweetener.
Oh, that's awful.
I will try the frosty one from the fridge.
I'm guessing you got a 4-pack of this then.
Yes, unfortunately.
Oh, shame on you. Oh,
You see, I'm dedicated.
that is proper dedication. That is a 4-pack of this. Wow.
When it's ice cold, it's drinkable, but only when it's ice cold. But still, aftertaste is quite. But it's just too sweet.
Yeah, it's the sweeteners that have gone into it, they've just gone absolutely overkill with sweeteners, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not getting any apple really. I'm just getting a sulfite sort of sugariness to it.
Yeah. In aftertaste, you can find some apples, but it's so sweet. Carbonation is artificial. You have to be very dedicated to drink it,
Yeah.
or desperate.
Yes. That's not for me at all. That isn't.
Oh, you know what? I could spend whole night with the old Rosie, but not with the Frosty jug.
Yeah. I mean, both mass-produced ciders, but Jesus, what a difference!
Yeah.
From
You know what? I think it's just produced for desperate people, to be drunk on the morning.
yeah, it's got a reputation.
Yeah.
A lot like a lot of the high strength mass-produced lagers. I know a lot of alcoholics around my area, in other cities. They love the stuff. A quid a can, 7.5. It's all there, isn't it? It's all there for somebody that just wants to get wrecked.
And it have to be, ice cold. But well, it's hard to say anything after drinking this. Some mass-produced ciders are nice, even cheaper ones. Like I was drinking recently the Lidl's cider. 2 liters bottle for £2. It was okay. This one is,
Yeah,
I'm
dreadful.
struggling to drink it. Really.
I know. In my misspent youth, many moons ago, the cider of choice was K cider and Strongbow Super. I've got a little bit more memories of K cider because I know they still make that, and I have had it in the past before, and it's not bad actually. I think that's about a quid a bottle or something like that. That's around about 7% ish, something like that, from what I recall. That's a lot more acceptable than that. I mean, I haven't had that many ciders, but that has got to be one of the worst ciders I've ever had.
Oh yeah, definitely. And of course, I think when we are drinking ciders, we have to mention that there are two different schools of brewing cider. It's a British school. Cider is brewed more or less as a beer, and French, when it's brewed as a wine. And I think now in Poland, they taking like the French route, and it's more like a white wine, right? So the taste is different, really different. Because I've tried some Polish ciders, the mass-produced ones, and it is a huge difference, really, because most of the British ciders taste and smells very yeasty, and French ones and Polish ones are fine and just the apples, nothing else. So it is a different school of brewing, but you know what, we have to try both, right?
I mean, this. I mean, there's no other than cider with sugars and sweetener. That's the ingredients breakdown on it.
Yeah.
But it's got a lot of. I'm guessing there's shitloads of E numbers in this.
You know what? I think it's just a little bit of fragrance here of apples. Nothing else.
Nah.
You know what? I think it's equivalent of super strong lagers. It doesn't taste. It have to have enough alcohol in it.
I mean, I mean, putting all the negatives to one side with it, they've done a good job of hiding that 7.5% ABV. But
yes.
then again, it's just completely laced with sweetness. The sugariness to it is probably doing that.
Yeah.
But I'm not getting no booziness from it. I'm not getting no harshness, other than the
I think because you have lots of artificial carbonation and sweetness. Maybe that's why.
Oh. No, I can't continue with that.
After
the old Rosie.
After taste is it's quite harsh.
Yeah, this is bloody.
Yeah,
Head and shoulders above it. Wow.
And it's a completely different color.
Yeah, it's miles better. Absolutely miles better.
It's much more natural.
Yeah. Just. If I was in the garden right now doing this, then that would be going over my shoulder. I'm not going to continue with that. That's just absolutely awful.
Yeah, definitely. And you know what? Old Rosie is very handy. You can just stick with the bottle.
Yeah, that's what it's for.
Yeah, very old-fashioned way.
Kick back and enjoy it.
Yeah.
We've got to try these things, though, haven't we, Christoph?
Well, of course.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. A bit of fun, but have no fear. Normal proceedings will run smoothly next time. We will be back on the beer. Don't worry about that.
Oh yeah.
We've yet to decide what we're going to do. It's a bit quiet out there tonight, so unfortunately there's no interaction out there. But we're gonna still keep the camera rolling. We can chat away. I'm sure we can find something to talk about. I.e., what beers will we be drinking next?
Yeah, you know what? It is like a balsam now. It's so soft and natural, lovely. Well, so we can talk about our plans. What do you think we will drink next time?
Oh, we normally do 2 beers. I mean, I was discussing with you before about maybe doing a dedicated brewery showcase, 2 beers from one brewery, and maybe doing that. Not every hangout, but maybe once or twice a month, where we just showcase one brewery. So maybe that's something that we could put into the pipeline. What brewery it is, I don't know, because obviously we've got to decide if we can both get 2 beers from the same brewery. And we know how hard that can be sometimes.
Oh yeah, it's very difficult, definitely.
Have you tried any of the new wave of stuff that's come in Tesco's yet?
Some. I have some beers, but I've got some beers from Lidl's. I think on the start of the month it was a week for craft beers, and they were quite nice. So yeah, they coming in. I've already
Yeah.
posted few. They were nice.
Well, I went to in my closest Lidl was in Buckingham at the moment. Luckily enough, I've got work over there, so I popped into there today to have a look, and there was nothing in there new. None of this craft beer stuff. Maybe I missed it.
Yeah, because it was on 8th of August or something. So probably it was just for a week, and then just discontinued.
Yeah.
But
All they had in there.
you know, they will come back. They will come.
Yeah, of course they will. Yeah.
Mostly it was like some Scottish beers.
Yeah.
71 Brewing, Stewart.
Was it Loch Lomond as well? Did they have something?
No, I don't think so. No.
Yeah. Yeah, things like that always come around. I know Aldi. I mean, they're due soon to be doing their Oktoberfest stuff, aren't they?
Well, I need to check out. Let's see what I have next in the pipeline. So
hey, Scott's in the house. Wonder be a wonder. How you doing, mate? Greetings.
Hello, everybody. Yes.
Scott, as you're better off, ever tried that? Because that is absolutely fucking foul.
Oh yeah, it's very 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 bad. Right. So next, I think tomorrow I will upload the Mothership Brut Pale Ale. So it's from Tesco.
Yeah, I because it had brute written on it, I stayed away from it. Be interested. Don't tell me, but I'll watch your review. I'll watch it, but I swerved it as soon as I saw brute IPA. I thought, nah, I'm not having any of that.
And then it's Altstadt München Lager from Black Eye Brewing.
Is that Lidl?
Yes.
Yeah, I think I saw the beer hooligan. He reviewed that. He's pretty impressed with it. But what is it? 169 a can or something like that?
No, it's just a normal can. 440. And then I will have a Brewdog Zombie Cake.
Oh yeah.
What's next? Oh, it will be Lidl's one. One-Eyed Jack.
One-Eyed Jack?
Yeah.
Who's behind that then?
Let me see. You know what? It's a big brewery. I can't see at the moment. It is a very small print. They say that they done it. Robinson's Brewery. Yes. Very small print.
Robinson's, okay.
Yeah.
And that is that a little beer?
Yeah. And then I will have Harbor Panda size. Then very, very famous Nord Brewing. Cosmonauts, Los Cosmonauts.
What did you think of that beer?
Oh, it's nice.
Yes.
One.
Yeah.
Nice one. And of course, later on, Dark Arts.
Magic Rock, another classic stout, yeah. Very good beer.
And double dry hopped IPA from 5 Points.
Okay.
And back to Scotland, Radical Road triple hopped pale ale from Stewart.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's my plans. Let's see what it will be.
So
Later.
how many reviews in front of you are you when you do it? Then I'm guessing there's about 8 or 10 now, is there, that you're in front of yourself with?
Depends. It depends. You know what? Sometimes I'm ahead of for a month, right? And recently I'm just on toes. So few, maybe 3, 4. Just have no time. Too much work.
Mm. Yeah, I know the feeling.
Like next week, I will be very, very, tired. I will be doing 6 nights in a week.
Oof.
I will be off Thursday, right?
Yeah.
So when I'm off, I just have no energy to do anything. So I'm just sleep.
Mm. Yeah, I know the feeling all too well. It's a bit like a hamster wheel, isn't it? With work, bed, work, bed.
You want to drink something to forget about work, but you're not bothered to make an effort to make a video.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been like that quite a few times, and you think to yourself, because normally I'm quite excited to turn the camera on and do a review.
Yeah.
Especially if it's a new beer or I'm really G'd up about it, and you get home from work and you think, well, you really want a beer, but you don't want to go through the hassle of doing it all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so, you know what? It takes time. It takes time. You have to prepare yourself. You have to prepare an environment, set up everything. It will take like half an hour, because first you need to think about the beer, right? You read everything what's on the can. Maybe you will find out something on a website, and then you will do a review. And you need to think about this, right? But when you are too tired, you're not bothered, really.
Yeah. It gets to you, and the funny thing about that is, when you've had a hard day's work, it's nice to sometimes come home to a beer and have it, enjoy it, and let all that shit out almost. All the toils of the day with a nice beer, everything's forgotten about. But it's getting into that mindset of sort of wanting to do it. I've got some absolute belters sitting in my cupboard in the house, but I just haven't been in the right mindset to sort of reach for it and turn the camera on. They're definitely beers that I want to review, but
know what? Recently, I'm just checking the dates. What need to be done? Yeah, I had like today's beer. I think it was it just gone off. It was the last on the shelf. I think it wasn't very nice. Sherry Goza, from Wildcard.
Oh yes, yeah.
So yeah, I think it was too long on the shelf.
Mm. Yeah, I didn't.
Especially with hoppy beers, you have to be very quick. You have to do it when it's fresh. You can't leave it for a long time. Definitely. You can leave a stout. Yeah, you can leave it for years. Doesn't matter.
It gets better, yeah.
But hoppy beers, you have to do it, in the first weeks.
Yeah. But that's happened to me before, though, in the past, with, like, if I've ordered from various websites online, And there's been some really, really nice American stuff that I've wanted to try. And it still commands quite a high price tag for what it is. And then you get it and your expectations just drop from it because it's a malt bomb. You're drinking a double IPA from a really reputable American brewery.
It's nice, multi beer, but no hops.
Yeah, it's horrible. I mean, you end up publishing the review still and not really enjoying it, but it's not a true representation of that actual beer because fresh, you just know the hops are gonna ping in it.
Yeah.
But because it's travelled and it's probably been sitting in a storage room for a few weeks, and it's not the full shebang.
Yeah, that's why most of the American breweries doesn't want to sell anything in Europe because it just takes too long. They even think that just shipping by plane it's not good enough.
No, it depletes so quick, which is a shame because it's always nice to try new stuff, especially over in the States because they equally making some really fantastic stuff, but it's just getting it in tip-top condition.
Yeah,
that's the thing, and because of the distance,
it's very fresh.
Yeah, pretty hard to sort of get that spot on, really.
Yeah, you're talking about days, maximum, 2 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah, and I suppose it's the same the other way around as well. I'm sure there's plenty of Americans wanting to try some good stuff over here.
Yeah.
Verdant, Cloudwater, Daya. But it's getting that perfect can of beer.
Perfect condition, yes.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, like you said, anything dark, an Imperial Stout from God knows anywhere, that doesn't matter. You're gonna, even if it is old, they've aged it for you, haven't they?
I'm preparing, the special episode, but it will be in a long time. Probably next year, because it will be 5 years for the channel.
5 years? Wow.
Yeah.
God, that's gone quick.
Yeah. So I have a Żywiec Porter from 2016 sitting in a cellar, So yeah,
that will be, that will be special.
Yeah, so 5 years old, and I will compare it with the fresh one.
Yeah, that will be a good degustation, my friend.
Yeah,
I think you know that you're in for a treat. You're in for a treat. Yeah. Well,
so next year.
I mean, I've probably known you for what, 2 years? 2 years maybe. We've been doing this on and off.
Yeah, on and off. Yeah.
2 years. It's got to be.
Yeah, but you know what? It just takes a long time. I think I've started like 2016. It wasn't like every day then. Yeah.
Yeah. What made you go for it then? Just digging a little bit deeper now.
I was watching Polish reviews.
Thomas Kopra.
Yeah, Kopera.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's a guru. Yeah. He's a judge. So yes. And I think he's a phenomenon because he has, hundred thousands of followers. So yeah. Even for just an ordinary YouTube channel is good, but for
a beer reviewer, he's definitely up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He used to have an English channel, but he just concentrated on Polish beers because it was too many Polish beers to review, and Polish beers in England. Oh well. novelty, but we can't try it. So what's the point?
Yeah.
So yeah, he just decided to do only Polish ones.
Yeah, I don't think I can't think of anybody else that even comes close to the amount of subscribers he's got and the following. He's.
Yeah.
I know. There's that Greg. Is it Greg's beer reviews over in America? I think he's got about 40,000 subscribers. Guy with a beard, a big fellow. I don't watch any of his stuff anymore now, but
yeah. At the moment, he has 118,000 subscribers.
That is crazy.
Yeah. So
that is absolutely crazy for a beer tuber as well. That is pretty impressive.
It is just the Polish side. So you can see that the Poland is just crazy about craft beer.
Well, yeah, it says it all there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Considering that English is widely spoken throughout the world, yet this guy from Poland that does his reviews in Polish, so straight away that alienates the rest of the world unless you can speak Polish. Yet he's got that many subscribers. I mean, that's really, really remarkable, that is.
Yeah, he's good. He's very good.
I've seen a couple of videos that he's done before with Simon, and when he came over to stay with Simon for a week or two, and they went around Wales and stuff. Interesting. I mean, he knows his stuff. That's for sure.
Well, you know what? He's a judge, so he's going to different festivals and judging some beers. I can remember that he was judging in America. This was very interesting. Just to show how it is in America. Oh, it's much bigger than Poland, and Poland is bigger. This was very interesting.
Yeah, so that's what you got you into it.
Yeah, first I was trying to how to say it, understand English beers, right? So yeah, okay. I was checking them. He had some English beers reviews. Okay, I'd like this. Different Polish reviewers had some beers that they were available in Lidl. Just very basic ones like Bishop Fingers, such a thing, right?
Yeah.
So okay, I can try them. I was trying them before, because my brother-in-law was in England in 2004 or something, and he brought a few beers. And I said, okay, they're not very nice, but yeah, I can appreciate them, but they're not Polish. And when I came here, I had the same thinking. They're not good.
Yeah.
I've tried lots of different lagers, and they were just awful.
Fair comment.
If you don't have anything to drink, you're trying what you like. So I'm just stuck to the Lidls and German beers.
Yeah, fair play. Well, we've got a couple of comments coming in, so I will just quickly. Scott replied earlier on. Obviously, can't hear you. He's over in. I think he's in Wales watching the wrestling with his missus. Mr. Ronald, hi guys, how you doing? Hello, Mr. Ronald. Hope you're well, mate.
You're doing very nice. very good, especially tackling this Frosty Jacks.
Yeah. Okay. Fair play. Yeah. Look at this. Yeah. I'm guessing this is for both of us.
Yes.
Yeah. Grass don't grow on a busy road.
Yeah.
Hello.
We are just wise men.
Yeah. Stress, that is. Stress. Having teenage daughters, that's what's done mine.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Right, okay, Dean Brown. So what country is doing the best craft?
You've
You've got to put the UK in there for me. I'm not being biased or anything, but we are making some really, really good beer at the moment.
Yeah. I think the biggest industry is America, definitely.
Yeah, America, they've always been up there, but I think we're on an even keel now. I think there's some stuff that's coming out.
I think Britain is the next because I think about how many breweries is there. Italy's is good.
Italy,
many breweries.
Spain as well. That's another decent one,
but they are not very famous.
Yeah.
Poland is doing very well. Scandinavia is good. And now Eastern Europe is rising. It's lots of Lithuanian, Russian, even Romanian craft breweries. They are quite good. Well, it's hard, but they have much lower numbers.
Yeah.
I think that now it's America, then Britain, Italy, and then maybe Poland and Scandinavia. I think I'm just thinking about numbers. How many breweries are there? But the thing is changing every day, definitely.
Yeah, it's a pretty.
First, you have to try it.
Yeah, I'd go along the lines of top of the tree for me. UK and America. There's not a great deal in it now for me. Behind that, the likes, Polish craft beer. It needs a lot more exposure in this country for sure.
Yeah,
it is about definitely. There's quite a few bottle shops that are stocking some good Polish craft beer. We just need a little bit more of a push on that. Spain, I'm a massive fan of Garage Beer Co. from Barcelona. I think they're just fantastic beers. Going back to Italy, what Christoph said, the Crack Brewery, Pavlova or something like, I don't know where, somewhere like near Venice sort of area. They're making some really fantastic stuff. Eastern Europe, that's rising slowly, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a rising market.
Yeah, for sure.
Every day it's a different brewery setup, but it is a little bit difficulty here because of the laws. Like in Poland, you can't sell beer online. It have to be on spot.
Yeah.
Brewery or in a shop. So this is difficulty because some small breweries can't reach people. Definitely. Oh
yeah. I think if they relax that law, the floodgates would open up, wouldn't they?
Oh yeah, definitely. What country is doing the best craft? Well, in every country, it is a brewery that makes beautiful beers. So you can't tell. And for sheer volume, America is the best. They have so many breweries that you can choose whatever you like. Britain has hundreds of breweries.
They seem to be popping up quite regularly now, don't they?
Yeah. So I think those two are biggest.
And branding is very key as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Getting the branding right in this day and age, that's pretty critical.
Yeah, Scandinavia is very restricted by law, so it's hard to reach them. But they have beautiful beers, definitely. Any Scandinavian brewery, it's just beautiful.
They've got a pretty dab hand at imperial stouts as well, haven't they, around that neck of the woods?
Oh, well, of course.
Yeah, I've had absolutely belting Scandinavian imperial stouts.
Imperial stouts and Imperial Baltic porters, because they are very, very famous there. Yeah, but it just they have no capacity to do more because they are small countries. Like Norway, they're not very good, very big country. They have like 5 million people or something, or 9. I can't remember now. But compared to Britain, it's just a drop in the ocean, and they still produced so good beers, and they are famous in the world.
Yeah, and you've got like places like Asia as well that are craft sort of picking up a little bit more now as well around that area. It's good to see. It is good to see.
Yeah, it's spreading. It's spreading, and everywhere you can find very good beers. But if you have plenty of craft breweries, you will find more good beers, definitely.
And that's what it's all about.
And of course, I would say the Polish beers are best, but it's just my point of view.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. This is going down quite nicely. This is.
Yeah.
I've got the taste of it now.
You know what? Because it's quite natural.
It is.
Juicy. Just juicy.
It's just, yeah, it's nice and relaxing. It's just drink it and enjoy it, sort of thing. It's not, it's not a thinking drink, is it?
No.
You don't have to think about it. You just drink it and get on with it. Are you still persisting with that Frosty Jacks then, Christoph?
No.
Have you give up with Frosty Jack then, yeah?
You know what? If you are drunk, you have no reception of what you're drinking. So maybe that's why they produce such a thing. But Old Rosie is for everyone. It's just a juicy drink. Nothing else. It is strong, I must say. It is, but enjoyable.
It creeps up on you, I suppose, doesn't it? Because you don't get that initial alcohol taste drinking it, but it just creeps up on you and gets you in the end. I'm gonna have another sip of this Frosty Jack. I said I wouldn't, but
yeah.
Yeah. Just to remind me, yeah. No.
It's so sweet that it's just disgusting.
Minging. Got any more comments?
Well, if anyone have any suggestions, brewery we should explore, it would be nice.
Initially, this was a suggestion from our last video that we did about doing these two beers, so we've honoured that. It's a little bit of its success. The old Rosie's done well. It's done well.
I would recommend the Old Rosie to be acceptable.
Yeah. No, old Rosie's pretty decent actually. I don't mind that at all. A cider that I would buy again in the future. I wouldn't hesitate. I think it's just great. It's lovely.
Yeah, just natural. It's something that you would not resist.
Yeah.
Just apple juice.
And if you've got like sort of say the weather's really nice and you're going to fire up the barbecue and you've got somebody coming over that likes cider, I mean this is absolutely perfect. 2 litres for £5. You can share it. Enough can go around, and
yeah, you know what? It's just like a binding bottle. Okay, let's share it.
Yeah, definitely. That sort of volume of cider, a little bit in there, a little bit in there, a little bit in there. Everyone's happy.
Yeah, and it's just nice enough. It's not too sweet. Have some nice tartness, little bit of sweetness, but not so much. Well, it's just like pure juice.
Apple juice.
Yeah.
With a kick. A hidden kick.
But it's just natural. If you would just leave it on the sun, it would just turn like this. I have the same thing with those fruity sour beers, right? Like what I had recently, something raspberry goes.
Was it a BrewDog beer?
No, doesn't matter. It just smells like traditional homemade raspberry syrup, right? So you just have a big jar with raspberries, lots of sugar on top, and just goes on top, right? And just wait. So of course it will be a little bit of wild fermentation here, but you will have pure syrup, raspberry syrup, only raspberries and sugar, right? And a little bit of wild yeast. So you have very pure raspberry aroma with a hint of fermentation, right? And in most of the raspberry sour beers, you will find exactly the same thing, right? And I have very nice like memories of my grandma making this, syrup from raspberries at home. It's just beautiful. You have just beautiful memories.
Yeah. That's you've hit the nail on the head there, because sort of I can remember my nan many years and years ago, some of her home cooking, she'd make something from scratch, whether it be a pie or a stew or whatever. And you sat, we all sat at the dinner table, we ate it, and you get that memory in your head of what it was tasted like. You never ever forget things like that, do you?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's just the best memories.
I used to, any little kid at the time, I bet I was no older than 7 or 8. And I used to, where my grandparents lived, because I was brought up by my grandparents, I used to go off with my granddad. We used to walk the dog, and we'd go to like sort of like hedgerows and stuff like that and pick fruits. And we used to pick gooseberries when they were in season.
Oh, yes.
And we'd get a carrier bag full of gooseberries, maybe some blackberries, some raspberries. We'd take them back, and then the next day, my nan would stew it all and then make a crumble or a pie. And then we'd eat it after we had like Sunday lunch or something. And you just little memories like that. You never ever forget things like that.
Yeah. I still can remember when I was like gathering sorrel with my grandma on the meadows. Well, this was nice.
Yeah.
And then we will be making soup. It was quite sour, like a borscht, right? So it was green, and it was lovely.
Yeah. It's funny how things change, though, isn't it? Now,
Oh yeah.
we have them sort of memories. Yeah, I know. If I said to my kids now, "Do you want to come with me to walk the dogs over in the meadows and see if we can forage any sort of fruit?" They would just see that as completely and utterly boring. And
oh yeah, we have so few bushes of raspberries, gooseberries, and wild berries, right? Oh no, the kids are not bothered to go a few steps to gather those berries. Oh no, no, you can go. We will make uh, nice squish or whatever, but they will not go. No,
yeah,
few steps, and you had to go, for to gather some mushrooms or berries, 2-3 miles. Why not?
yeah, little things like that. I suppose that's just being, people would say, old fashioned, but I don't know.
Yeah, old fashioned. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm 41, but my children look at me and they say, "Well, I mean, they talk to me like they must think I'm sort of like 90 years old or something."
Yeah.
I come out with some things from the past or childhood memories, and it's like, were you born like 100 years ago or something? It's like,
what?
No, that stuff really happened.
I was talking to my daughter recently about DOS, about computers, DOS, and different programs that were used on the DOS system, right? What it was? Norton Commander. What's Norton Commander? What is it? Well, it was a thing that you can change, move the programs, move the files. Okay, you know what? I have IBM from 1998 with Windows 3.0. Windows 3.0. What is? You know what? It was opened in DOS. You have to open DOS, then Windows. Yes. Very hard. Very hard. But yes, I was working with Windows 3.0. Uh, it is very few people that knows that such thing existed.
Mm. I
Uh,
know
many,
when I
many people knows that Windows 3.1 because it was a network version, but 3.0, no.
I know when I last went to my eldest daughter's parents' evening, and we were walking around the school. It was sort of like a little bit of a presentation, sort of showcasing the school. And we went into the computer room, and it's banks and banks of computers all laid out. Must have been, I don't know, 30, 40 computers, one to each sort of student. I was thinking, wow, when I was at school, I don't know whether it was the area or not, I don't know. When we used to do an IT lesson, we used to have half an hour every week, and there was, what, I don't know, 20 pupils in the classroom. We had one computer. We all had to go around one computer.
Mm.
And it was a case of, like, if we were making, I don't know, trying to make a game or something, proper basic, a line moving across the screen, it was a case of, right, you press that button, and that was how it worked. That was it.
Well, I think I was more lucky than you because in 1996, 7, we had a computer class, and it was 2 people for computer. So it was like 16, 17 computers in a class. Of course, it was network connected, but there were Polish computers, but actually they were compatible to latest ones, right? So actually, it was 2 people for computer. It was very nice.
It's a
I,
bit more acceptable.
I was learning how it was called. When you had this strange turtle going, and how it was called, logo.
Yeah.
So you had a turtle that was um, making different figures, and you could make programming in this language. Oh, this was nice. So yeah, I think we've been lucky.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, again, technology, how it's changed over sort of 20 years. It's absolutely mind blowing, really.
Yes.
Well, yeah, I mean, go back longer than that if you want,
You know
but
what? In 2000, I had a computer. It was DX 40, no, 25, and I overclocked processor of 50%. So instead of 33, I had 25. I had 33. You can't do this with the modern computers. If you are lucky, you can have a 10% rise, not 50.
I've never been savvy with technology anyway, to be honest. I used to get really, really frustrated. One of the very first computers that I had, like games console, I've got memories of the Atari 2600.
Oh,
And
Atari, yes.
yeah, wooden, like a
Yeah,
wooden
yeah,
frame.
good one.
You put the game in the top.
But I think most of the computers in Poland, it was like Commodore and Atari.
Commodore, yeah, Commodore C16, VIC 20. And then the Commodore Amiga. I mean, that was like, wow.
Amiga.
Early 90s.
Oh, game changing.
That was, yeah. The Atari ST 2600 and the Amiga. It was like the rivalry of the 90s.
Yeah.
It was like the Blur and the Oasis of the 90s.
500, and then it was like 600. It was
Oh,
and then later, 1200, but it was it was just a dream.
yeah. Gone were the days of a game on a cassette where you'd load it up and it'd take about 50 minutes to load, and then sometimes it crashed. You get to like 48 minutes and then it'd come up crashed, and you'd have to redo it all again. You think, oh god.
Yeah, definitely. Well, it was. I can't remember that. I have a friend, and he has, and he had what is it? Amstrad. He had Amstrad computer, but he had only a black and white monitor. But we've been trying to emulate colors. So we've been trying different procedures in programming to have different shades of gray to emulate colors. Oh, this was difficult. Oh, we spent all day just to, you know. It was so difficult. Yeah, it was a black and white monitor, but we've been trying to get the colors on it.
Yeah, good luck with that one.
It was a time when you had programs in newspapers, right? Dedicated ones for computers. So we've been trying to changing the programming a little bit to have a effect. Oh, yeah, this was great.
I mean, the way gaming is now, though. I mean, it's almost reality, isn't it? Some of the games.
It's like if I want some fancy miniature for my video, I'm going to my son. He's doing it in like 10 minutes, right? If I would like to do it, it will take like a whole day. Because he knows everything,
Yeah, same with my eldest daughter as well. She can work herself around the computer within minutes. Yeah, I'm sort of like, I mean, I'm looking at my keypad now on my PC, and I'm thinking, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that function does. I just know the basics. But yeah, she can just sort of whiz around it, and she knows little shortcuts and what that key does and what that key doesn't, and it's we're dinosaurs, mate, aren't we?
Not so bad. Actually, I was doing like a training for to be a basic informatic teacher, right? But it was like 1998. So in my diploma work, I was designing a web page that can be read by 3 different browsers. It was Explorer 3.0, Explorer 3.1, because they were different. 3.0 couldn't read frames, and of course, famous and most available Navigator. Do you remember a Navigator? Yeah. So I had to implement 3 different source in one page. So if the if the browser hit the page, could find the bit that implements. It's my thing. I can read it, right? So 3 times the same. It was fun. It was fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't change. I don't know about your past, but I wouldn't change it for the world. My past. It is what it is. It's
My past is very difficult.
yeah. Just with regards to like sort of this day and age, with how people are now, we almost live in sort of like a disposable sort of community, don't we? Where nothing, I mean, I was listening to on the radio a couple of days ago about the festivals that were going on in Reading and Leeds, the music festivals.
Yeah.
And how all of a sudden a tent has now become a disposable item. The world we live in now, you know what I mean?
Disposable tents.
I mean, crazy, absolutely crazy.
Oh no, tents. Oh no, it will go through the generations. Okay.
I can remember buying a tent in the late 80s. We used to go off like camping and we'd buy one of these sort of like I mean, they still make them now, don't they? These disposable barbecues.
Yeah.
Little foil tray with a bit of charcoal, hardly any sort of money. And I can remember buying a tent back then. It was like, I don't know, 20, 25, 30 quid for this like 5-man tent. And we kept it for years and years and years. Every year, but now it's sort of like, the festival's finished now. I'm done with the tent.
No. I remember that I had like a tent for like 20 years or something. I still have a sleeping bag, which is 30 years old now.
Yeah, I bet it's still all right. It still does the job. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's very old fashioned now, but yeah.
It still serves the purpose for what it's meant to be. A lot of things now is sort of like it's just throwaway, sort of,
lots of things now is just one use only.
Yeah, which is a shame.
Yeah, if you think about environment, why you need to use one thing only? It's just crazy. If you produce something, it just lasts for a little bit, at least.
But it's like certain
big thing like tent or sleeping bag. It's for years, definitely, right?
Yeah. But I mean, certain electrical items, though, I mean, tellies to a certain degree, tellies have become disposable. The price that they are now, I mean, I can remember a few years back, I think they were called plasma TVs then, weren't they? The very first sort of flat screen TVs, 50-inch. You were looking well over £1,000, but now cheap as chips, really, when you think about it. Argos and places like that, a 42-inch TV, you'd probably get one for less than 180 quid now. DVD players, they're 10 a penny now, aren't they? Really?
Well,
yeah. When they first came out, they were
not DVD anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll show you something. Of course. course, of course. I don't know if you remember.
MP3?
No, DVD.
That's a little DVD, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's tiny.
Yes. DVD. DVD-R. So you can raise it up. So yeah, you can use it again. 1.4. So yeah, small one.
I see vinyl. I mean, it's been
Vinyl. Vinyl is. Can you remember floppy disks?
floppy disk. Oh, that never quite took off, did it? Floppy disks.
It did.
Did it? I can't recall any. I thought that was a bit like what was it? I mean, Woolworths. God, I miss Woolworths. Woolworths.
Yeah, it was a good shop, definitely.
Good shop, Woolworths. Cassettes, 7-inch LPs, a 12-inch, and then the CD came on the scene, and it was like, yeah, we're gonna wipe you all off the face of the earth. And then the MP3 sort of came in, and it came and it went, and that was it. But yeah, I mean, Woolworths. I really love that shop. You could get anything in Woolworths.
Oh yeah, definitely. I still remember it. It was a short memory, but yeah.
Yeah, Woolworths.
I remember that I had a smaller hard disk than floppy disk.
See, I always thought floppy disk was a bit of a fail, but I don't know. I suppose it was where you were at the time and what you needed it for.
Yeah. First computer that I had, it was the IBM with processor 286. The floppy disk was 720, and I have a 1 megabyte disk, hard disk. Right?
1 megabyte.
Yeah, 1 megabyte hard disk. Right. And then they came floppy disk 1.4. So floppy disk were more than I had a hard disk. And then they changed to smaller, right, diskettes. They were first 720 and 140, but they were much smaller, right? And in like 2000, they came zip disks.
Zip, yeah.
120 megabytes. Whoa! What it was. But they were very short-lived. Very short-lived. 2-3 years, I think.
Yeah. But even for the simplest thing, like having a mouse, a wireless mouse. What? A wireless mouse? Where's the lead? Where's the cable?
Oh yeah.
3 meters of cable for one little poxy mouse.
Yeah. Lots of technology.
Right.
Changed.
We've got another comment that's just poured in, so I will quickly jump on that. Beer related. So back to beer we go. We strayed off, but nice all the same. Evening, guys. How have you found the new wave of Tesco beers now? Trying Sour Solstice from London Beer Factory.
I didn't try it yet.
I haven't had that pleasure of trying that beer yet. Little 330 can, isn't it? No, I haven't got around to trying that yet.
Yeah,
But
I think they will try to change the scene quite frequently. So I think we will see different beers in next quarter. I think.
yeah, I know. My pal Kent Beer Reviews, Craig. I know. He think he posted that today. I haven't watched his video yet. Of that beer, but yeah, I mean, I think this new batch of beers that's come out. There's a few really belting beers that have come out. When you weigh it up, that you're only paying £3 for the type of beer that you're getting, then there is some really fantastic beers on the shelves at the moment in
Yeah,
Tesco's.
but some beers I think are like uh, second take on a thing, like those toast beers. It was
Rebadged stuff, isn't it?
yeah,
Really?
it was before the toast beers that they were brewed
Yeah,
from bread.
yeah.
Definitely. It was
They, they, they've been on the scene for quite a while,
yeah.
Toast, in bottle form, and they've sort of like, I don't know, because they've started canning now. They've sort of merged themselves into this new wave. Um, I've
So
only ever had,
kind
I
of
think,
rebranding.
yeah. Um, I've only ever had one beer before from that brewery, and it was all right. I can't recall what it
Yeah,
was.
I think it was okay.
Yeah,
The same. Yeah.
yeah, it was all right. But yeah, they I think they just they've started canning and they've just gone with the flow with this new launch of beers, which I haven't got a problem with. I don't mind. But definitely the BrewDog and the Cloudwater beer for me is definitely the one to beat. Vocation Magic Rock, their West Coast IPA, that's a fantastic beer. The Tiny Rebel and Polly's Brew beer.
Well, I think all the Tiny Rebels beers are fantastic.
Yeah, yeah. They've really come on. I've said this before on Tiny Rebel reviews, but I'll say it again because rightly so. They have come on leaps and bounds over this past sort of year, 2 years. They've really sort of pushed themselves forward, and they're making some really good beers.
Oh, very good beers.
Very good, yeah. I've got a lot of time for Tiny Rebel. At the moment, they're doing really well. Just touching on that comment again, though, London Beer Factory, hit and miss for me.
But some beers are fantastic and some acceptable.
I think that the standout one is got to be Hazy Days.
Oh yeah.
I was impressed with that beer. Dance Juice. I didn't like that at all. Did not like that at all.
Yeah, definitely they have interesting beers. So yeah, you have to find your own.
Yeah, they're definitely they take the crown for inconsistency. I think London Beer Factory.
Well, I think maybe they are addressed to different people. If you have a very different spectrum of beers, you will not find the same people, right? So maybe it's the way. Uh, maybe it's just the policy of the brewery. We will, if they will do the beers on the one side, and on the other side, we will find some people that would like all of them.
Yeah.
I don't know,
I,
but yeah, it
I
is
did.
controversial.
I did find that with Vocation though,
Yeah,
their love and hate. I had quite a lot of that back when it first came out. I was quite fond of it. I enjoyed it. It was something new. It was something exciting. It was different. It delivered for me, and I kept going back to it. It was like a weekly beer for me, really. When the missus went shopping, I always said, get a couple of cans of Love and Hate, stick that in the shopping trolley, and I did quite a week in, week out for probably 8 or 9, 10 weeks. I was having a can or two a week and really enjoying it. And it was consistent. It was steady. Yet from other social media platforms, the impression that I got, that beer was up and down. People weren't too happy with it. Yeah, I never had a bad beer from it. Every beer I had from Vocation regarding Love and Hate, it was tip top. But other people complained a little bit about it. So I don't know.
but you know what? You shouldn't judge on taste. It's a personal thing.
Yeah, definitely.
That's why we are coming from, right? We are saying what we like, but different people would say, "Oh, no, I don't like it." Okay, it's
Yeah,
fine. As far as you will say why, right? If you don't like this taste, okay, I like it, but you don't need to, right?
Mm.
No problem for me.
Yeah, true. I mean, I'm sure there's people out there that absolutely love that.
But yeah, yeah, yeah. But you know what?
They
At this time, I love this.
oh yeah, this is great stuff. This is proper nectar. This is. Yeah, this is like lovely stuff. I'm really enjoying it. But again, I mean, there's probably people out there that absolutely think this is a crock of shit, and it's not. It doesn't represent cider for what it is.
Well,
You know,
I think it doesn't represent craft cider scene, but the old-fashioned cider, I think it is represented in some degree, right? Because it is soft, it is apple-sided, definitely, and enjoyable.
yeah,
So yeah, I think it's a very nice step forward to someone to try ciders. Okay, I like this one. I like to try something different, maybe. And there are different ciders, definitely. I had the impression on 2016 or 17 Newcastle Beer and Cider Festival, and I've tried everything what's possible. And craft ciders are lovely. I like them all, from very dry to very sweet. I like them all because they're nice.
okay. Yeah. Again, another one of the breakfast stout, the blueberry waffle breakfast stout.
Oh yeah, nice.
A good beer again from the last lot of beers. It probably stands stronger than the dark beers that they've brought out on this batch, to be fair. I've only had a couple, but if you were to sort of like compare them to the last lot of beers that were released, including the breakfast stout, I think that would take some beating. That was a really, really good beer.
I think you should start breakfast with this beer, right?
Well, like you did a video, didn't you?
Yeah, cereal with breakfast stout. Why not?
You guys should review that next. If we can get hold of it, we'll give it a go.
Yeah. Would you send it to us?
Can you hold the fort while I pop to the toilet, my man?
Yeah.
You can do that, can't you?
No. I have to go as well.
Okay. Time out for both of us. We'll be back as quick as we can.
I thought I will not finish. It was so long. Right, my friends. Any questions or any beers that you want us to review next time? Because this is taking a heavy toll on us. And this ciders, they are very heavy. Radler. What is it? I never heard of this. Radler. I have to check it.
I'm back.
Yeah. It took a long time, don't you?
No, I got ambushed. My wife's just we bought my youngest daughter a chest of drawers for her bedroom, and it's flat packed, and she's just built it in the front room, but I had to take it up the stairs, and it was like
Yeah. Right. So they asking us about another cider, Rattler. Well, you know what? I think I have enough of ciders at the moment. Let's come back to beers.
Back to beer, yes, yeah. I'm just thinking maybe we could do some supermarket stuff, couldn't we, on the next one? Maybe
Yeah, what's on the shelves?
back to basics. I'm trying to think what stands out at the moment, ale wise. Because normally when they release some new craft beer, you get a few trickles of traditional breweries bringing some new stuff out as well.
Recently, it's nothing interesting in Tesco. But there are a few new releases in a range of £3. They are interesting.
It's a shame we never got around to doing that Vorsteiner keg, isn't it? Because that would have been pretty good.
Oh yes,
The keg, yeah. I've never seen it about since then.
Yeah, because it was discontinued.
Yeah,
it was in Morrison's, then it was discontinued. Then it was the BM's, it was discontinued.
Yeah,
Barstein is a very good.
Yeah, I always sort of like scratch my head about that though, because that's a pretty solid pilsner.
Oh yeah,
and I just can't think for the life of me why they would discontinue something like that. But the powers that be, I suppose.
You know what? 5 liters kegs are not very popular, right? You would buy a 6-pack or 12-pack maybe, but 5 liters can. It's awkward. You will not get anything like everything from the can. Yeah, but it is a nice feature for a party, definitely.
I think you sort of, if you're buying any sort of kegged beer, you're sort of committed to it, aren't you? Almost.
Yeah.
It won't keep.
It all, definitely.
Yeah. I got a few years back. Someone bought me a keg of Hobgoblin, and the first couple of pints out of it were quite nice, but I just didn't want to keep drinking it, so I forgot about it for a few days, and then I went back to it, and it was awful. It was shocking. But yeah, again, now you sort of once you sort of pop it and
you don't want to waste it.
You're committed, then that's it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Menabrea is very good, but which one? We have different Menabreas.
Yeah, I reviewed it on the first time it came out, and I didn't like it at all.
Yeah, because you have like a standard one, and then you have a special Menabrea.
Is that in the 750 bottle?
Yeah.
Yeah, I only had it when it was 500.
Yeah, this was very nice.
Badco. Oh, they
I'm not sure if they are good, but you need to check everyone. I've tried perfect Pilsner today, and I wasn't pleased enough, right? It had no aroma for me at all, right? It had very nice grapefruity bitterness, and I can imagine that it is a craft Pilsner, so they changed the hops, right? So they are not traditional. So grapefruity bitterness was very nice, but there was no aroma at all. And they used Hallertau, So it have to be something, but there was nothing at all. They used Hallertau and Pearl, I think. Yeah. So yeah, bitterness was nice, but no aroma whatsoever.
Yeah.
Mm. You just need to judge yourself what you like.
And it's so different from up and down the country.
Yeah.
Which it always baffles me. That does. It
Very
always baffles me.
times, to find the same beers.
Yeah. I mean, Tesco. They've pretty much got logistics sewn up to a T with their networking of distribution to their shops. Yet,
Yeah, we've been sending beers, independently to each other because there was impossible to find any.
the Fuller's beers.
Oh yeah,
Spring to mind, on the shelves in Christoph's local Tesco's in abundance. Yet mine, nothing whatsoever. Just the usual Fuller's beers.
I had more Fuller's beers than he had.
London Pride. That's pretty much it in my Tesco.
Yeah,
London Pride or Honeydew. Very rarely as well. That's it from Fuller's.
So I still have lots of Fuller's beers on the shelves, and I'm sure that you don't have them.
Yeah, we'll never come to a conclusion on that. James, moving on to the fantastic beer that is.
Yeah, it's a nice one.
Yeah, that's bang on the money. That is pink grapefruit. And that, again, 7.4% ABV. Just
I can't remember, but it's a good beer.
You could just knock them back till the cows come home. That sort of stuff. Mr. Ronald, it's the West Coast Pale Ale and the American IPA, only 125 each. So, yeah, you give them a go, aren't you, for that sort of price?
It's a good price.
Yeah. I haven't got an Asda near me, so I can't sort of.
I think he's talking about those how it's called. Badco beers.
Badco.
Yeah, 125 for can. Yeah, American IPA, quite nice. Actually, most of the beers from them are all right. I'm not so sure about a perfect Pilsner, but the rest of them should be all right.
They do a milk stout as well, don't they?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, £1.29, £1.25 a can. You've got to give it a go, haven't you? You've got to. Yeah. You'd be surprised.
And, make your own judgment of this. I just said recently, yeah, they are. Yeah, I had perfect Pilsner, but it wasn't perfect, definitely.
I've noticed that before though. I really do like Pilsner. That's one of my go-to styles, and I have been let down a bit with beers that have presented themselves
because it's so clear, and you know what you expect.
Yeah.
It's just perfect itself.
If it's done properly, it hits that sweet spot.
Yeah,
it's perfection, isn't it? It really is.
Yeah, the German Pilsner is dry to the bonus, and it's nice. The Czech Pilsner It has
A little bit more peppery, isn't it? I think.
yeah, it has some no, it's not silly. You have to try.
No, I think he's referring to the price, £1.25. Yeah, it's a steal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Czech pilsners are more like loaded with caramel and little bit of.
I just love that. I always get it when it's done properly. I always get it, and it's that white pepper, spicy dusting that you get from normally a Czech pilsner. I've had a couple of German pilsners before with it in.
Traditional hopping.
Just it's that sharp, crisp bite. I love it. Absolutely love it. If you're thirsty and you want you've got a thirst, you want it quenched, then that does it for me. It's just lovely, absolutely bloody lovely.
You know what? Those pilsners are very hard to achieve because they are very so clear, and you have to be perfect to make them, right? So you have a perfect beer, like a base, right?
Yeah.
And then hoppiness. Right? So pilsners should be hoppy, a little bit of bitterness and little bit of hoppy aroma, right? And you will be perfect. And it depends on the region when you are. It will be different. German pilsners will be dry and with different water. Czech pilsners will be a little bit with diacetyl, right? Softer water. They will be different. But still they will be hoppy and enjoyable.
Yeah, I do love a good juicy double IPA or West Coast IPA. I really like Imperial Stouts. I like Hefeweizens. I like Doppelbocks. I like Dunkels. I don't mind the odd Saison now and again. But Pilsners, I don't know. There's something about it, the simplicity of it.
Because it's so clear.
Yeah.
Refreshing. Nice aroma. It's just the perfect. You don't have so much to different. It's just one single taste and aroma. Maltiness and hoppiness.
Perfect. Yeah.
Crispiness and enjoyable.
That's what I love when spring kicks in and we start getting clement weather. And I know it's time to put to bed all the dark stuff, because I do go through that spell when it starts getting dark at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's cold. Imperial Stouts, dark beers. I like it. I don't know. It's something comforting about it. But when the spring comes and when the summer kicks in, there's nothing more rewarding than a decent cold pilsner sitting in the sunshine. It's absolutely, it's perfection.
Yeah. And you know what? You will not be wrong picking beers that are cheaper than the usual be. Just try everything what you possibly can. Why not?
Yeah. Why? For that price. I'd take one of everything for that price. Give it a go.
You will not be wrong. If you will get bad beer for 20 pence, what's the problem? What's the problem? Try everything what you can.
Now,
why not?
I can remember reviewing that when it first came out, and I thought it was not too bad. But it got absolutely crucified, pardon me, by other beer reviewers that tried it at the time it was released. It was absolutely massacred. I thought it was all right myself. I haven't had it for a long while, but I didn't mind it.
You know what? I think as a lager itself, it's okay. But because it has a 13 lager, house on the name, everyone expect more, right? So if you have on the name hop house, you would think, well, it will be hopped nicely, right? It wasn't. It was just an ordinary lager. If it would be hopped, well, 25% more, everyone would say, okay, it's okay, no problem. But it wasn't. It was just a regular lager, but the name ruined everything.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, a name change wouldn't be too far away. But as for the contents, I thought that was pretty all right myself.
Yeah,
I didn't mind it.
Itself was okay.
Yeah,
right? But because the name, you would expect more.
Yeah. In my opinion, mate, it's the best lager out there, and fair play. If that's your thing, mate, fair play to you. I'm not going to knock you for it. I think
I'm not here to argue.
Definitely. No, definitely not. No. I respect your opinion. I respect you for putting that out there and saying that that's your best go-to lager. I haven't got a problem with that. Everyone's different. Everyone's got their own little sort of like go-to beer, haven't they? Mine, when it's red hot, mine's Pilsner Urquell all day long.
It's an Asian saying, that you don't argue with taste.
No, we're all different.
Yeah,
I've said before. I've said to other guys before in the past, we could both be sitting here now drinking the same beer and get different things from it. We might meet in the middle somewhere with bitterness or sweetness or a certain flavor profile.
But opinion will be different.
Will be different. Yeah. It doesn't make me right. It doesn't make you right. It doesn't make me wrong. It doesn't make you wrong. It's just a mishmash of opinions. That's all it is.
Mm-hmm. That's why it's so many reviewers.
Yeah, and there seems to be a lot of new ones coming on as well, doesn't there?
Yeah.
It seems to be people are sort of like deciding to turn the camera on and think, well, I'm going to review a beer now. Fair play. Go for it. If you enjoy it, do it.
That's what I have done. Yeah.
It's a little hobby, a little interest.
Yeah. I think it's a good thing to chase your own thing that you would like to do.
Yeah.
Well.
And you get to meet different people as well with it, because
of course, yes.
It's a really, really good community. If it wasn't for me doing this, I'd never have met my good friend Christoph. It's just how it is.
The same other way.
Yeah, exactly. It's a nice little get together of people, a hobby, share the same love and passion for beer.
Yeah, and you know what? We are so different. We are from different worlds.
Yeah.
West means west, east with yeah. East and west.
East and west. Yeah, we've come together over the simplest thing of a glass of beer. It brought us together. I don't know how do we come to get to know each other?
Well, I think it was just natural. We've been watching ourselves reviews and yeah.
But that's the really, really good thing about this thing, though.
Yeah.
As much as you enjoy beer and trying different beers from all across the world, when you can enjoy something like tonight, a cider, a simple, old school, traditional cider, when you can enjoy it with somebody, and I class him as a friend now because I've known him for quite a while. We've been doing this for quite a while now. Review number, I don't know.
Who knows?
Yeah, we've got to be over 50 now. We've got to be.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about for me. It's just the connection with other people. And yeah, I've said before to you, mate, as well, we will meet in the flesh one day.
Yes, I think it will be close enough.
Yeah, we'll do it one day. We'll do a live review maybe, or do some sort of review.
I hope it will be this year. I hope.
Yeah, we'll see. But other than that, there's lots to look forward to.
Yeah. So, Mr. Ronald, I think you are right. If you think it's the best lager for you, it is. I'm not trying to say you are wrong, because it's your opinion. I like European lagers because they are more malty, and I like it than English ones. But it's my opinion. If you will not be agree, if you will not agree with me, it's okay. It's my opinion, right? So I like European side of lagers.
Me too, though. Me too, to be fair.
They are malty and full, and I like them. But if you like your side, it's okay.
I think the British macro lager scene at the moment is absolutely dismal. With the offerings that you've got, I don't mind a macro beer, whether it be Eastern European. They're making far better macro lagers.
Yeah,
to the stuff that's being made over here in the UK at the moment. We really should hang our heads in shame that the quality of mass-produced lagers that are being made at the moment is absolutely diabolical.
I think in Europe they're trying to get different spectrum on the mass-produced lagers, right?
Yeah.
What they say? Stella or Carling? Oh, yes, they are commercial lagers.
Oh yeah. Head and shoulders. Up House 13 any day over them beers all day long, without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But I grew up in a town where Belgian Palm Brewery set up a brewery. It was a completely new one, right? And we had a taste of palm beer taste of ginger beer, right? Which was alcoholic and very nice, right? Very different. Different taste of lagers. After a few years, it was sold out completely. The brewery was raised to the basins completely. Everything, every equipment was sold to Africa, right? But the brands survived, right? So if you will see in Polish scene, Wojak brand, right? It's from Kielce, where I grew up, right? Okay, okay, I like it.
Yeah, cool.
So actually, I grew up with the very fresh new brewery coming up, right, in my town, and it was Palm, uh, Ginger brewery, ginger beer, Wojak, different beers from this brewery. Yeah, oh, it was beautiful. Some brands survived, the just bought out, and you can find them. Oh, hello. You can find them in different how to say it, brands of brewery sites. But yes, Kielce was brewing very, very nice beers. Like uh, what it was, what we've tried. It was King,
Oh, King Cobra.
yeah, King Cobra. It was brewed
Yeah.
in Poland, actually, in my town. It was very nice.
King Cobra is good.
Yeah, and palm beer. It was very nice, and it was from my town. But after a few towns, a few years, everything was quashed, sold, and now there's nothing in Kielce. Definitely.
Shame.
Sorry. But we have some craft breweries brewing in the town. For example, two breweries, brewery, two brothers brewery. Sorry,
Yeah.
they have very nice chalice. They have,
And that brings a little bit of excitement to the town, doesn't it? When you've got
yeah. You know what? I was actually last year when I went to the pub, I was recognized. Oh,
ah,
you know, I saw you somewhere. You know, I have a channel. Oh, it is picked up on my side. Okay, okay, okay.
they didn't say you were sitting in the dugout at Newcastle United, though, did they?
No, no, no. But you know what? You should see the mm, glasses. They have nice glass. It's broken inside, and it's like, hmm, very interesting. But they have their own bottle shop as well. So I would like to uh, find out what they have in the shop in October, because I'm going there in October.
And as always with me and Christoph, normally at the back end of the year we'll do a little beer swap, maybe for future live reviews. And because it's the back end of the year, it's a bit colder, it's a bit darker. We normally dabble with a few imperial stouts, don't we?
Yeah.
So we'll follow suit this year. I think we'll do exactly the same. A few strong dark beers to do a degustation.
About 20%.
Yeah. Session beers.
Of course.
Oh, this just keeps giving and giving this side of us.
Yeah, this one is just lovely.
Yeah, you could quite easily lose yourself.
Yeah, just apple juice.
Yeah,
you will forgot about ABV. Just apple juice. Oh, I like it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's certainly past 2 hours, 2 hours 10 minutes and 59 seconds.
Well, it's a record.
It's doing its job, isn't it?
Yeah.
Admittedly, we're a bit thin on the ground with comments. We've had a couple in the past before, and it was bang, 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 bang. It was really sort of like a very, very interactive, and we do like that. So the guys that are watching, keep banging a few comments down. Doesn't matter what it's about. It doesn't have to be beer, to be honest with you. You can just leave a comment just to keep the show on the road, really. But much appreciated to all the guys that have stood by. It's been very, very interesting.
Well, if you look closely on this, what is it? Glass. Right. This glass is for Żywiec APA.
Okay.
Well, they have no think about glasses because season glass for Żywiec looks like IPA glass.
Right.
So you know.
Where'd you get that glass from?
Well, I won it. I've just sent a picture, to the site that I've drunk this beer, right? And they send me glass.
Take it.
Yeah. So,
are you the owner? Are you the owner of a Teku glass? You've got a Teku glass.
Teku, but from Brewdog.
I need to get a new Teku glass. I haven't got a Teku glass at the moment.
You smash it.
I had a Brewdog glass. That was one of my very, very first glasses that I ever bought. It was a Teku glass from Brewdog, and it got it developed a little crack in it, and it was like a segment of glass that just came out. So it was knackered. And then I had a Brewers and Union Teku glass, which I absolutely loved. It was one of my favorite ever glasses, and I bloody dropped it and it smashed. So I'm sort of like pining because I miss having a Teku in my hand. I quite like the feel of it.
Yeah.
I like the shape of it. I like the feel of it.
Yeah.
So I need to get myself a new Teku glass.
Teku. Okay.
I'll probably get another Brewdog one, to be honest with you, because they're pretty easy to get hold of.
What the second?
I've looked on Amazon. It's like you have to have like 6 of them. Don't want 6.
I'm looking for a imaging of the glass. If I will find it, I will send you. It is a nice one. Ah, not here.
Yeah. Yeah, I
You know what? It's like a proper glass, right? But with a neck twisted, but it's then still upright.
okay.
It is a strange one, but I can't find it at the moment.
So,
Three,
I'm
four.
guessing,
Yeah,
Mr.
you are
Ward,
like one.
you're whereabouts are you from then, chap? 'Cause I'm Beer Gonzo. You got to be Midlands or thereabouts. Yeah, that An Union Teku glass that I did have, I actually picked that up from Beer Gonzo. They had a few sitting on the shelf, and I thought I'm having one of them. It lasted about, I don't know, two and a bit years, but it got destroyed. I'm afraid, and I'm absolutely bloody gutted about that. I did actually email An Union to see if they could send me a replacement, but they don't actually make it anymore now. It was all the little glasses that they made in the pack that they did for Waitrose, Oktoberfest pack. It's like a little sort of miniature glass. I mean, they're cool, funky glasses, but not quite the same as a Taku. Okay, Swindon, cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, not a million miles away from me, Oxfordshire. So I got it delivered. Okay, cool. Yeah, Beer Gonzo is a fantastic little place. Luckily for me, it's only about, on a good day, it's about 30 minutes drive away. But it's a really good bottle shop. Little bit pricey on certain beers, but good rotation of decent stuff.
Mm. Are you so far from Reading?
Yeah, Reading's not that far away.
That's what
40.
where I'm going.
Are you going to Reading?
Yeah.
When are you going Reading?
Well, 21st. My daughter is going to university.
Reading University.
Uh huh.
21st of when?
September.
Okay.
But it's only half an hour window to drop her off. No, I'm working at this time. You don't need to, to look at the car.
It's an absolute pain in the arse, doesn't it, work? It gets in the way of so many things, doesn't it, work?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be good if we could just say, nah, not having it. Don't want to. No thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's even. I thought I spent years and years working for other people, and then I decided to go self-employed, and I thought, yeah, I'm my own boss. I can answer to myself. No, 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 no. No, no. It's even worse. You create a monster almost, and it
Yeah.
it absorbs you. It does control you to a certain degree. It's I'm constantly getting messages from customers. Can you fit me in? Can you call next week? And it's constant.
When you really have no time,
and you don't get paid for holidays neither.
Yeah.
That's the pain about it. All my mates say, "Oh, you jammy git. You work for yourself. It's not all roses, mate. You don't get sick pay. You don't get holiday pay. None of that jazz."
Yeah. It's my son is making the business classes. Yeah. Oh yeah, you will do this. You will do this. Well, you know what? It's just a classes. The real thing is different.
Yeah. It's very, very hard. But the way I see it is, though, I've been at it for like sort of 10 years. It puts food on the table, it pays for the bills, and it is growing. I do sort of like put a lot of energy into it. I started it from nothing, and I've got, I bet I've got near enough 800, 900 clients now. So I'm doing something right. Okay.
Okay. Very good.
Well, I've got my own window cleaning business, and I'm a lorry driver. I used to do that full time, but I got fed up of the hours. It was getting up at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. My children were only babies then. It was very hard, and I just broke free a little bit of that, and I set up my own business, and it's 10 years later, still doing all right out of it.
Well, I'm care assistant for like 15 years now. So I'm doing only night shift. It's hard, but at least sometimes I have a time to drink beer.
Yes. That is your reward.
Yeah.
all the hassle that you get from patients, shall we say, and I'm sure you do get plenty of aggravation from patients.
Oh yeah.
And you've got to bite your lip. Yeah, I suppose beer is the answer.
Oh yeah, it is a relief. You know what? It just when you're going home, have a nice cold beer. It makes everything.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about you, mate, but I'm feeling a little bit merry.
Mary, I'm after 4 night shifts. I'm very merry.
Boom.
Yeah. And then I will be off tomorrow. And then next week, I will do 6 night shifts.
Yeah.
Hard enough.
Fair play, guys. I know how you feel, Christoph. I work night shifts too. Can find it hard, especially. Yeah.
Definitely.
It's a very demanding shift, is night. And then, of course, you've got all that rigmarole of trying to go to sleep in the middle of the day where everyone's wide awake.
And then you have thousands of calls from different things and surveys or whatever.
Oh, the absolute pain in the arse.
Yeah.
And I don't know about you, but I seem to be getting a lot of people knocking on the door now, trying to sell double glazing.
Double glazing. No, I usually had Joshua believers.
Jehovah's.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
They know that I'm Polish, so they're sending Polish people, right?
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm just discussing with them Bible because I know the Bible very well. So it takes a long time.
Yeah, it's a very weird sort of thingy, the Jehovah's Witnesses.
Well, you need to know what you think first, right?
Yeah.
And then you have to project what you think to them,
Yeah.
and they will be confused.
Yeah, I mean they're like sort of like
Right.
if they had a son or a daughter and they got knocked over by a car crossing the road, they got knocked over by a car, they need a blood transfusion. They wouldn't have it. They're not going to have it, are they?
No, they will.
Okay, so it's changed then.
No, they will, but it will be artificial blood.
Ah, okay.
Right.
I didn't know that.
They can have a infusion, but it doesn't need to be human to human.
Ah, okay. Because they won't have any of that, will they?
It's complicated. It's not straightforward.
So I always thought I was always under the impression that like that scenario where a child gets knocked over, they need a blood transfusion. The parents are Jehovah's Witnesses. Not happening.
No, you can have a transfusion, but if it's artificial, it can be all right. Like you have osmosis, all right. Artificial, it will be okay. Right?
Yeah. No, I haven't got a problem with people having a belief, to be honest.
I like to refer to the comment. I like to talk with them. You know what? For me, it's fun, right? I'm taking my Bible and I'm saying, okay, we can talk about this, right? You're saying this, I'm saying, oh, you know what? It is a different translation. You know what? It is a different translation. I know the different translations. I learned Latin. I learned Greek. I learned Hebrew. Okay, we can talk about this. They're going away.
Yeah. I think with that sort of organization, shall we say,
But
it's all about recruitment, isn't it?
Sending me only Polish people.
Yeah. Yeah, I sit on the fence with it all myself. I haven't really got a belief or anything like that. Yeah, some might say I'm atheist, whatever. Here and now for me, here and now. There's too many.
You know what? It is fun to talk with them because they're trying to argue, but they have no arguments really. So if you know the Bible, you will defeat them very easily.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a bit of a sort of, I don't know, pound shop sort of bloody
Oh
religion
yeah,
there, isn't it?
you know, they know the only way, and they will not look anyway. You know, so one way it's a good. Nothing else. They will not look around, and they say,
Yeah,
"No, it's not good."
yeah. No, I don't buy into it. I respect people that are Christian, Catholic,
Oh
Muslim,
yeah,
Jewish. I respect that sort of thing. But anything sort of like Jehovah's Witness, Mormon, Freemason, they're just like bloody plastic pop up religions to me. I mean that Mormon. I mean, it's just a bloody. It's a big con, isn't it? At the end of the day, Mormon, it's just a con artist.
yeah. You know what? You just need to know your background. So, just stand up. Oh.
Right. Believe it or not, but I need the toilet again.
Toilet.
Time out. Time
Okay.
out. I'll be back in a minute.
Uh, well, it looks like it's a very, very long uh, session. Okay. Um, it is a decent one. Okay. If you want to try old Rosie, it's okay. Well, after this time, I still can say it's tasty. Well, then gone to the toilet. Uh, it is a very, very long session. I think we will shortly finish because I, s- I will need to go to the toilet as well. Okay, Mr. Ronald, you're right. I have the same problem. Uh, you know what my kids say when they see um, Jehovah's? They say, "Oh, Mr. Christopher is not at home at the moment. Oh, he's asleep. He's asleep." That's yeah. Mhm. I think shortly we should finish. It's getting very, very long. It's very unusual session for us. Usually it's about what, an hour. This one, oh, over the top, I think. But you know what? I appreciate. Oh, he's
I'm
coming
back.
up.
I'm back.
Yeah,
I'm back.
he's back. He's back.
I'm back.
Oh, right, right.
Oh God. Oh,
Are you relieved now?
weak bladder. Very weak bladder.
Right. So, oh, right. So I can go now. Take my place. Well, you are based, Christmas. Well, Northeast England. Gated.
Geordie land.
By Iban.
Why, hey, man? Gaza.
Yeah. It was years ago.
Yeah. Oh, it did a job. If you can,
Of course, definitely.
if you can tolerate the taste, it'll do the job.
I need to go for a short time.
Go for it. £3, 3 litres. Boom. It's been a little bit quiet tonight on comments. Much appreciated for the guys that have managed to stop by and leave a comment. It's been a little bit different, but it's still been very enjoyable. I must admit, it's gone down very well. I didn't have it planned to be drinking a whole lot, but it's done it. But like we said earlier, we'll definitely be back with beer, craft beer, hopefully next couple of weeks. So any comments, suggestions for beers for me and Christoph to try, drop a message. If we can get them, we'll give them a bash. Yeah, definitely. Don't need to worry about bloody Ovaltine tonight. It's one of them deceiving ciders, though, I think. Because you don't quite know you're drinking it. It's so sort of like simple in the flavour, really. Just a nice, delicate apple, really, for me. And it catches up with you in the end, obviously.
Pardon.
Do you dabble in cider then, Mr. Ronald? Do you dabble in cider now and again? I was just saying about this cider. It's so pleasant.
This one.
I'm done, mate. I'm finished. Gone. Kaput. Finito.
Lovely.
I'm bloody feeling it though. I will admit that.
Very nice, hazy apple juice.
Okay, fair dues.
Well, so what's your favorite? What do you like?
I think Mr. Ronald, he's an IPA man. I reckon he's an IPA man.
IPA, and it's a very wild spectrum. I know what I like. Baltic porters.
Heritage. The heritage that is there, isn't it?
Oh yes.
Yeah. I do like a good Baltic porter, I must admit. I've got a pretty wide spectrum of beers there that I do like. And I'm slowly getting my head around sour beers as well.
Oh yeah.
Lambics, sours, gozes, and stuff like that. It weren't a style that I really gravitated towards, but
Yeah, they're quite refreshing.
I'm enjoying it now.
Yeah.
IPA all the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
No problem. I like IPAs as well.
Yeah. IPA is a safe bet, isn't it?
Beauty.
Yeah.
But they have to be fresh.
Oh, definitely. There's nothing worse than a crappy IPA that's old.
Yeah.
Just spoils the experience, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, stouts.
Oh,
Yeah.
stouts, yes.
Yeah, it's very, very close to my heart. A good stout. If the body's there, it for me with a stout or a porter, it's all about the body. If the body's there, then it sort of carries it over the line for me, and it makes it more of a an enjoyable experience.
Yeah, stouts are very easy to like mess about. So you can have a stout with a very strange ingredients in, like what? Let me
I
think.
quite like stouts with cinnamon, nutmeg.
Oh, nutmeg. It's easy. Uh, uh, what do you think about think? I don't think now. Sorry. It's about mm. You know what? About sour beers, there are different ones. You have to choose what you like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like that to begin with. First sour beer that I tried. Yeah, don't know, but it was a bit higgledy-piggledy.
The first time, probably it will be like a wild beer. Right. So
Yeah, maybe wild beer. Yeah,
so you'll have a funky sour sourness, a little bit of I don't know, stinkiness of stable, something like this.
yeah.
But it can be very mild. Sour beers can be about sourness, not about different flavors.
Mm.
So you have to explore. right? There are different beers. Like lambics, they are very fruity.
Mm.
Uh, chairs really on the first spot, but you have raspberries, different fruits, right? Uh, you have to explore what you like, right? It's not. Oh, you know what? Sour beers can be very, very strange. You have very subtle, smooth sour beers, but you can have very uh you know what I mean, hard, sour, deep beers that you have to explore and accept. It's up to you what you like. The sour beers are difficult. You have to try it every one what you you can get, and then decide what you like. Uh, yeah, that's my impression.
Mm. No, I was exactly like that when I first started messing with Berliner Weisses and Lambics. Goes, it was just everything got pulled in here. It was like
Yeah,
whoa, proper, yeah. Like after a few sort of like tests, it was nice. I sort of like began to appreciate the style a little bit more, and now I find it quite refreshing actually, and not a nice sort of break up from the run of the mill stuff.
yeah,
It can be quite yeah. Initially, it's a bit puckering, tartness, and all that, but
yeah,
after your palate adjusts to it,
yeah.
it can be quite a pleasant drinking experience.
But definitely it's not for a novice.
Mm.
You have to be experienced to enjoy uh, sour beers. But yeah, they are very nice. Cloud water, yeah.
Royal Kush, never had that before, mate.
Uh, well, yeah, that's what you say. I'm not arguing. Uh, Usually, the sour beers are very complex.
It's just that initial sort of like tartness, isn't it?
Yeah,
It can overload the palate.
you know what? Usually, when you have some experience from late years, from different backgrounds, it makes a very different experience when you try the beer.
Mm.
I'm finding this with British beers when I'm trying those, and I have like old-fashioned syrups or old-fashioned tastes when I experience at home, right? And they are not existing in English culture, but I like them, right? And I really don't have uh, words to describe it to the English mm, people, right? What I think about this. What's this? vegetable coffee. You will not have any experience of this, right? No. But we had coffee made from different, how to say it, vegetables, you know,
Mm.
and it was nice, but it was artificial coffee, right?
Yeah.
But I can find those tastes in beers, and I can't describe it properly to you because you will had no experience like this. You see,
Yeah.
uh, it is very difficult.
Yeah. The
What you say?
pump me funk. Yeah. I well, we did a live review of that, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Yes,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it was
It was all right.
commercial.
Yeah. That's a pretty. Although at the time I thought it was quite complex. Maybe I need to go back to that beer.
It was, but you know what? From the time perspective, it can be different.
Yeah. Yeah. To be honest, I think we're both knackered. We both had it. It's caught up with us now.
Yeah, it takes a toll. Yeah.
Yeah. I've still got my Frosty Jacks.
Oh. Mm.
Oh. Fucking hell, that smells absolutely fucking awful.
I have still like half of the Rosie jug.
It smells like. It smells
Like-
horrible.
Nothing specific.
Oh, it tastes fucking foul still. Ah,
No, just sweetness, nothing else.
yeah. Yeah, I'm not having it. I'm gonna tip it away. Telling you that is straight out. Ah, fucking ropey as anything that is.
Yeah. What you will do with the Polish vodka?
Polish vodka.
Ah,
What, neat or?
neat. That's the only way to drink it.
No, I try it. I try it. I'm intrigued.
But you have no other way.
No, I'd give it a go.
Half a liter at the least.
Fucking hell.
You will not notice it.
Yeah.
No. You will see.
We will do it one day. I'm sure we will.
Yeah.
Many reviews in the future. We'll
No,
stop messing about with things like that.
It will be this year.
We'll give it a go. We'll give it. We've got to give everything a go now, haven't we? It's a free for all now, basically.
Yeah.
If it's worth reviewing, we'll review it.
You have a try. What you would like? 40 or 50%?
No. Let's go 50. Let's go 50. all the cards. Yeah, let's go for it. 50.
Or 95?
Nah, Mickey Mouse. Let's go 50. Fuck it.
Why not? Polonaise. It's called Polonaise.
Polonaise.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice vodka.
And I'm sure it does the job.
50%.
Why not? Yeah. Wrecked.
No, it's nice. You will not notice any problems.
Apart
Hangover.
from double vision.
No, there's no hangover.
No?
No. Unless you will not be drinking vodka and beer itself, the same time. Just drink vodka and nothing else. Oh, Dean. Oh, Dean.
Oh, we're,
Vodka.
the future is bright. The future is bright. I've got a little bit of a glimmer now of what the future holds. With future reviews with you, my friend.
Why not?
That's the trouble. That's where I've been going wrong.
Well,
we've been doing beer reviews for all this time, but we haven't sort of like let it sort of like trickle over a little bit. And this is the real Christoph here right now.
You know what? We can have a pure spirit. Why not? 96%.
Let's go with the flow.
Okay, we can try it.
Whatever. Let's just let's go with it.
Whatever. Cheers.
What's he saying? Mr. Ronald. Mr. Ronald. Thanks for sticking around, buddy. Yeah. Thank you very much. much appreciated. Seriously, I mean that. It's nice to have a nice little bit of interaction on the channel. Love it. Absolutely love it. I know you stop by when you can, mate, but it's much appreciated. Normally, without fail, really, me and Christoph will do a live review. We won't go more than, 30-40 minutes?
Yeah.
This is sort of like, this is a little bit behind the scenes.
Extreme.
This is like,
stretching. Very stretching.
Yeah, that cider is whipped our arse now.
We are doing only for you.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, it's true. Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we do. We've said it before, haven't we? We'd like to meet up.
Yeah.
We would like to meet up in the flesh and maybe do a few reviews together. It'll happen one day. I'm sure it will.
It can be maybe in a round of Christmas.
Yeah.
I hope so.
We'll have to work something out, but it's definitely on the cards.
Yeah.
I'd love to sit next to that man at a table and have a beer with him and talk about it and actually be in the flesh.
Yeah.
Because I think he's a great guy.
Yeah. It would be a very nice episode to have you next to me and have the same beer.
Yeah.
With different cameras.
Yeah. We could do all that. We could do all that jazz. So that'd be fun. just to meet you in the play. Well, just to shake your hand more than anything, mate.
Yeah.
To be honest, because you've been really good. You've been really good. I mean that.
Yeah, it would be awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, we've done this for quite a while. With you more than anybody else as well. To be honest with you, I've done the most live reviews with you. We've always had that close thing.
Yeah, I think it's just natural.
Yeah. It's good appreciation for beer.
Yeah.
Me and Christoph, we like good beer.
Well, we are not like discard, different beers. We love different beers in different ways. Right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
okay, if you don't like it, I'll try it. That's my thing. I try it and I will decide if I would like it. Right?
Yeah, definitely.
Doesn't matter if you like it or not. It's my thing. I will try it first. That's the thing, right? Even I will try what Asda simple bitter. Oh yeah, I will try it. Why not? For you, it's awful.
Yeah, it makes sometimes
But
if you
trying
get a
for
little
you.
rubbish beer, it makes good viewing though, doesn't it?
Yeah,
You don't have to have the best beer in the world. You can have the worst beer in the world just to get that view thing. You know what I mean?
exactly.
And sort of say, look, yeah, I'm prepared to review the rubbish. It's not all about the good stuff sometimes.
Of course, yes, we should. What you suggesting?
Oh, what rubbish beers? Phew. Oh, I haven't actually reviewed John Smith's yet. I've reviewed Tetley. I've reviewed Boddington's, Worthington's. I don't think I've reviewed that yet.
Well, I've tried Asda bitter. This is bad enough. So yeah. I think go down enough, right?
Tesco value bitter.
I think it will be better.
No, we need good stuff. We need good stuff.
Yeah.
But we'll work something out. We'll send each other a couple of messages. Figure something out, whether it be online or not.
Well, Mr. Ronald, if you have any suggestions what we should drink,
Yeah,
it'd be nice.
yeah. Mr. Ronald, what would you like to see me and Christoph review? Live review, me and Christoph.
Oh, maybe with
What
you.
beer? Yeah, you can come aboard if you want, mate.
You don't feel excluded. But I think it. Oh, yeah. I think this is hard. It took a toll of us.
Okay.
Okay.
You do that.
Leave a message.
Yeah, because we've done Green King.
Strange beers, definitely.
Yeah, simple, easy to get hold of beers. We've done that.
Well, I think we can do some uh, beers from different countries.
Yeah, I
With some
don't, I don't,
announcements.
I don't think I've actually reviewed the what is it? The Asian, the Chinese or Japanese beer? Is it Santo lager?
Uh, yeah, I think you know what the.
Oh
Well,
yeah, what's this?
we'll try.
Badges,
Sunbow Poacher. What's this?
Badger beer. Now we did a Badger beer, didn't we? What was that one?
Yeah. It's about. It was about fishing. But it was.
Oh, Blandford Fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, Blandford Fly. Badger beers are pretty good actually. I don't mind
Yeah.
Badger.
Yeah. They're good.
Yeah, maybe we can get hold of some Badger beers. Do that.
Yeah. Why not? They're good.
There's quite a selection, isn't there?
What do you think is interesting?
Thirsty Ferret. I don't mind that.
We've done then.
Oh, okay. Well, obviously, what Mr. Ronald says, Cranbourne Poacher.
I didn't see those. Well, we'll try.
Tanglefoot.
Yeah, definitely it is. It is a case of find it out in different places in the country. We had loads of problems to find the same beer in the Tesco's beers. Yeah, definitely. So
If we can get that, we'll do it. A Badger special.
it is a problem.
5.8, yeah, decent ABV to that, yeah.
Ruby beer. I would like to try it, definitely.
Give it a bash.
Okay, I can try in Morrison because I didn't saw it in Tesco, definitely.
Okay, so maybe penciled in Badger beer,
Yeah.
Cranbourne Poacher.
I would try in Morrison's, but I had no such a thing in Tesco. You
Yeah,
see,
no.
different area, different beers.
Okay,
Okay,
we'll go with that. We'll get that with Mr. Ronald.
try to join us. What do you think,
Yeah,
Mr. Ronald?
Cranbourne Poacher, 3-session.
Full pack. Why not?
Boom.
What do you think?
Wow, 3 hours, 9 minutes, and 28 seconds, Christoph. What do you think about that?
We going good.
Wow, that's pretty That's pretty good, that is, for us. Considering it's normally about 30 minutes, 40 minutes. That's pretty summit. Yeah.
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 We're getting better and better.
Spot on, guys. Spot on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cheers, buddy. Cheers.
Yeah. I think we need to rest now.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll wind it down now, I think.
Yeah. Our wives have different things about.
Yeah.
So.
Nag.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a pleasure, Christoph. It's been an absolute pleasure, mate.
We got time. Yes.
Yeah. Wow. 3 hours and 10 minutes. That's absolutely fantastic. That's a record for me and Christoph on any ale degustation. That is an absolute boom.
Yeah. Boom, boom. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. Big thank you to all the guys that have commented and stayed along. Special thank you to Mr. Ronald for staying along right to
yeah. Yeah.
Big shout out to you, mate. Thank you very much. Pizza is on the way. Your pizza,
I think we will be part of the next one.
Yeah. So until the next one, couple of weeks time, watch this space. It may well be a Badger beer. Maybe a Shamborne Poacher, if we can get hold of it.
Yeah.
Cheers. Take it easy. Ta-da.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Woo.